Folks, as I was just telling you, a Clinton-appointed judge has dismissed the criminal cases against former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James, alleging the prosecutor, Lindsey Halligan, was illegally appointed by the DOJ. Comey and James have won this round in court, but their legal battle far from over. Attorney General Pam Bondi confirming an appeal is on the way.
We'll be taking all available legal action, including an immediate appeal, to hold Letitia James and James Comey accountable for their unlawful conduct.
Okay, let's expand on this with our legal eagles. Former U.S. Attorney, Washington, D.C., and former Chief Counsel for the Senate Rules Committee, Joe diGenova, and former Chief Counsel for the Senate Intelligence Committee and former Senior Justice Department official Victoria Toensing. Both are Newsmax contributors. Hey, you two. Victoria, you first. Bondi says an appeal or refile is coming, and the judge dismissed the false statements charges against Comey and bank fraud charges against James without prejudice, meaning the charges could be brought up again. But the statute of limitations for the charges against Comey, when they expired on September 30th, how does that play into all of this?
Well, Chris, the department has several issues or several options, and one of them is that they could indict tomorrow. There is a statute, 18 U.S.C. 3288, that says whenever any felony indictment is dismissed, if there's a statute of limitations issues, the department has 6 months to indict again. So all they have to do is go get another prosecutor, not Lindsey, that has issues, get somebody else to present the indictment to the grand jury, and it's done. Voila. And then they don't have to go to the second option, which is to appeal, which is probably not very good because the Fourth Circuit has gotten really weird lately, very, very anti-Trump.
Yeah, wow.
Third option is to do nothing.
Oh, well.
And let the case in Fort Pierce take shape. It's a conspiracy to violate the civil rights of Donald Trump. And James Comey is certainly involved in that. And the problem is, if he competes in Virginia and he gets acquitted, then he can come in and say, double jeopardy, you can't indict me again. So I would suggest the latter. I'm going to take the counsel.
Okay. Well, Joe, yeah, the Clinton-appointed judge said Halligan, and you heard Victoria referencing that, there's some issues, saying that she was illegally appointed. Under what law or constitutional provision did this judge make that determination?
Well, she said that there's a statute that says when there's no U.S. attorney been confirmed by the Senate, the president can make an appointment of an interim U.S. attorney for 120 days. The court said the president can only do that once. Otherwise, he could continue to appoint somebody for 120 days and avoid confirmation in the Senate. Now, that is a ludicrous position. That's going to be overturned by even this Fourth Circuit. He's wrong on the law. There's just no doubt about it. And Lindsey Halligan was lawfully appointed by the Attorney General, and they even did a backup appointment by making her a Justice Department employee and appointing her again during the same period of time. So I think this was an anti-Trump judge who just was having a great time just trying to have procedural fun with a very important case.
Yeah, no kidding. And of course, gets away with it scot-free because no accountability coming from Congress. And Joe, before I go to the next question to Victoria, my understanding is president appoints, 120 days and 300 days if the attorney general makes the appointment. Is that correct?
No, I don't know anything about the 300 days. The 120 days is in the statute. There's a statute on that.
Got it.
And so that's what it is. Bottom line is, though, all of those statutes are unconstitutional. The president has the authority to appoint anybody he wants to any federal judge, including a U.S. attorneyship. And that's going to be part of any challenges that go up to the Supreme Court. These limitations on his ability to are unconstitutional.
You know, folks, I thank God for my wonderful wife, my kids, my country, the greatest nation ever. And Americans like you who believe in the truth, the Chris Salcedo Show will never stop fighting for you.
The Chris Salcedo Show, for the news you need to know.